มื่อมองดูนกพกพินบินลับไปเมื่อมองสายชนถึงไหลริน
As we showcase the vibrant scenes of Southeast Asian tourism, it's essential to shift our focus to a darker reality. Just beyond the picturesque landscapes lies the grim world of scam operations in Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos and Philippines, where organized crime syndicates exploit vulnerable individuals. This stark contrast reveals a pressing story that demands our attention. Warning: the following material contains depictions of violence that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. This content may evoke strong emotional reactions and is intended for mature audiences only. If you feel uncomfortable or triggered, please take care of your well-being and feel free to step away at any time. Southeast Asia has become a hotbed for cybercrime, with organized criminal groups establishing vast networks of scam centers across countries like Cambodia, Laos, and Myanmar. These operations are not just small-scale cons. They're sophisticated billion-dollar industries reshaping the criminal landscape of the region. In 2023 alone, victims in East and Southeast Asia lost between $18 billion and $37 billion to cyber scams. At least 120,000 people in Myanmar and 100,000 in Cambodia may be trapped in forced online scam operations. Singapore reported over 46,000 cybercrime cases in 2023, the highest since 2016. So how do these scams operate? Let's take a closer look. Criminal syndicates often use enticing job advertisements promising high salaries and minimal qualifications to attract victims. Many are targeted at individuals recovering from the economic impacts of COVID-19. First, they lure individuals through enticing job offers. These ads often promise high salaries, jobs that appear to offer lucrative pay well above the market rate, minimal qualifications, positions requiring little to no experience or specialized skills, making them accessible to a wide audience. Relocation opportunities, offers that include covering travel expenses, visas, and accommodation, creating an illusion of a legitimate and supportive employer. These fraudulent postings are prevalent on social media platforms, recruitment websites, and direct messages. They target job seekers desperate for economic stability, particularly those affected by the pandemic. But once victims arrive at their destinations, the reality is starkly different. Upon arrival, their passports and identification are seized under the guise of safekeeping. This effectively traps them in a foreign country with no means of escape. They are taken to heavily secured compounds, often located in remote areas, where they are forced to work in scam operations. In these compounds, victims face isolation. Their phones are confiscated, and internet use is strictly controlled, cutting them off from the outside world. Warning: disturbing video footage ahead. For those who resist or fail to meet performance quotas, the consequences can be severe. Physical abuse such as beatings or electric shocks. Debt bondage, where victims are told they must repay fabricated expenses. Threats against their families back home. The primary targets include young men and women from economically vulnerable regions, skilled workers with language proficiency needed for scamming operations targeting international victims, and college graduates lured by promises of high-tech jobs. This recruitment strategy has turned scam centers into hubs of forced labor. Victims are forced to work long hours, often up to 16 hours a day, and are coerced into carrying out illegal activities like cryptocurrency fraud and romance scams, generating billions for criminal syndicates while leaving individuals traumatized and financially ruined. Scammers leverage advanced technologies like deepfake software for realistic impersonations. Malware is also used to steal sensitive information from potential victims. The scale of these operations is staggering. Estimates suggest that cyber scam syndicates in Southeast Asia generated between $18 billion and $37 billion in 2023 alone. This revenue often fuels further criminal enterprises and corrupt practices within the region. But it's not all doom and gloom. Governments and organizations are now working tirelessly to combat these crimes through awareness campaigns, stricter regulations on online job postings, and coordinated rescue efforts. Countries like the Philippines, Malaysia, and Singapore are implementing new anti-scam efforts. Interpol has established the ASEAN Cybercrime Operations Desk to support law enforcement. The UN Office on Drugs and Crime is actively monitoring this situation. The rise of cyber scams in Southeast Asia is a complex threat that requires coordinated international responses. It's crucial for individuals to stay informed and vigilant against these deceptive practices. Remember, if a job offer or investment opportunity seems too good to be true, it probably is a scam. Stay safe online. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help spread awareness about this critical issue. See you next time.